Now, this feels like a list that's going to come out of nowhere to a lot of people. But considering we're getting close to the end of the manga, I felt like this was the right time to do this. And I'm going to be honest here. I don't remember a lot of these guys' names. I've kept up since like 2017, and I don't remember a lot of their names. But we're here now. We're going to save this guy for last. Yeah. Yeah, that feels right. Yes, Sun Wukong. I like you. Especially your later form. Oh, would you look at that? There he is. Okay, I guess I don't have much to say about this kid then. If we're counting these two as different. Because, I mean, if we're counting them as different, then the split between when they become Kirigiri, I don't know much about him. I haven't read Vigilantes, so I'm gonna put them like that. Yeah, get them out of the way. Your design is freaky as hell, and I really like it. And I love characters that just have hands, but you're a little basic. I don't got much to say about you. You're really cool. However, you just don't got too much going on. You had like one episode of, maybe like 2 episodes of screen time, and you only appeared on like maybe 10 pages of the manga, maybe. Ooh, you. I think you're another case of, we don't see enough of you to be super cool, but you are interesting. You're interesting. The cop guy. We don't get to see much of him. And he's stoic, super kind and all that. I think he falls into the kind of there. Yeah, he's kind of forgettable. He doesn't got too much interesting going on outside of just being a friend of All Might. And someone who knows All Might's true identity before it gets revealed. I don't know who you are. Therefore, you are F for who the fuck are you? A, you. Never appears in the manga outside of a couple of shots of the people. But in the movie, you're kind of neat. You're kind of there. You got cool parkour. You got really cool parkour. You know what? Yeah, this is right. Dope parkour, you got that. You got that. You. Cementos. I mean, design is good for world building, showing that, the superpowers are very unfortunate for some, because he's just a brick. He's just a brick when some people can look, I don't know, like this with their superpower because their skin is constantly moisturized and healthy. Like, she's what, 40? Late 30s? And she looks like she's 5 years older than her son? I don't know, man. He gets the short end of the stick here super bad. It's so sad. I feel so bad for them. But he's alright. He's neat. You just have a gun. He has tricked the entire world into believing that he's a superhero, when really he just has a gun, and he shoots really good. I get it. He can control the bullets slightly. However, you could just shoot a gun and still come off the same way. But let's just look at that gun. That thing is not even a hand cannon. That is a hand Gatling gun. You see how quick he fires it? That's semi-auto. That's semi-auto on a revolver that looks like it has 9 shots on it. Like, come on. This thing's something else. I don't have the confidence to put him here, but I kind of want to. But he does belong more here. He's just a forgettable side guy. You kind of carried by his relationship with Aizawa. But that doesn't mean he doesn't get carried in a good way. You're part of the Liberation Army, aren't you? You're not supposed to be staying, are you? I don't know if he's supposed to be staying. Nope, that's the guy I'm thinking of. Alright, that's staying. Okay. Staying easy S tier. That man. Now, granted, some people calling him an anti-hero are flat wrong. He's more of an anti-villain at most. He murders people who may not be heroes in the most true sense. He may not be... The heroes that he kills may not be altruistic, like how he wants everyone to be as a hero, but they're still doing good, even if they are selfish about it. Like, I'm sorry, you can't say he's an anti-hero when he kills heroes because they want money. Now, killing the heroes that worked for All for One, or the Liberation Army, you know what, we can justify that. But he doesn't. He went after Ida's brother. We know he doesn't do that. We know he doesn't seek them out personally 100% of the time. That's just not what he does. He is an anti-villain at most. An anti-hero, maybe at the very end of the manga. Maybe if we were to look at him in a vacuum at the very end of the manga that we're currently in, maybe. Helping out All Might is pretty strong. But still not enough. Selkie? I mean, he's just kind of there. He's just kind of he's Aquaman as a seal. And I can't really feel one way or another about him. So I'm going to put him right under Orica, because he is a little tropey. It's kind of the same problem I have with like some Demon Slayer characters where they just spam their tropes, and I'm not a big fan. Coda. I'm in the same ballpark. He's super forgettable. And he's just kind of there. He doesn't have too interesting a design. He kind of serves the same purpose as Cementos, of just showing off how weird the superpowers can get in this world and how they could alter you physically. Like, I don't think they're too special one way or another. I don't know how to feel about you specifically. I think the costume's a little generic. I think we've seen her without the costume, and she looks kind of like a normal person. But the fact that I can't even remember what her casual design looks like, casual fit looks like, I feel like that says a lot about that. And I'll put her there. Kind of, I don't really care for it as much as Guy with Gun or Big Orca who can shake the ground with his screams. But she does have black holes in her fingers. That's kind of nuts. Really dope power. Kind of boring design, not too much personality. Best Genist? He acts as a big catalyst for Bakugo in his high school life, in his internship. And we get to see a lot from Bakugo's development because of Best Genist. So I kind of want to put him here. He feels weird to a degree, but I like him. I like him enough to put him in A tier. And the fact that he does act as that catalyst for Bakugo does help him a massive deal. I don't know who you are, kid, but you seem controversial, so I'm put you in D tier. Pretty sure you occupy shadows. Yeah, I think that was you. That's a cool power. And let's be honest here, this man would be horrific to fight in the dark. You couldn't win. You couldn't win if you fought him in the dark. Unless you have, like, a fire power, which, there's a good chunk of those. And, I mean, even electric power guys would have the advantage, too. And you. Got a good power. But kind of seasonal. Very situational, all things considered now. Alright, you're alright. I don't think much of you. You're just kind of the, I like buff dude who punch. I like buff dude who punch. I do. I really do. Sadly, we haven't got into that area where I could really establish that into people's heads yet. Hawks. He plays a very big role in the second half. And him being an Endeavor fan and being, like, basically king of his fan club, I like that. Because it's our first bit of support for Endeavor as a character. As a hero. So I like that. I don't remember your power. I don't remember that power. Damn. That's wrong. That's filthy. She's such a bigger character than, like, so many of the people up here. But I just don't remember her. Like, I don't remember her power. I just know she's sensitive about her age, and I think she'll go right there. Dude, this guy, Scyther over here. Listen, buddy, you got so unlucky, and you're kind of mad unlucky in general, because every class, you're not going to be allowed to go all out, because if you go all out, you will literally kill someone, because you will stab them in the torso, and they will die. So you kind of get messed up by not being allowed to go as far in as you can. But sadly, Stain just does your job better for you. I'm sorry. Because of that, you're probably... Oh, he's got such a cool power, but... We only get to see him for like 2 episodes. Mineta? Alright, I need you over here for a second. Yeah. Alright. Mineta, mad obnoxious. He's a character that I don't care about. He's kind of bland, he's boring, he kind of just feels like Zenitsu. Zenitsu, but even more weird. Zenitsu if he never met Tanjiro. So I think I'm going to put him in like D tier. He's super tropey, he's very basic, and I don't care about him in the slightest. However, Mina... Mina is awesome. I think she is so cool. She's just such a cool girl. Like, every scene she's in is basically just her having fun. She's either breakdancing or just messing with people. I think she is so cool. I wish she occupied a same level of screen time as Ochako. Even if Ochako does kind of get sidelined a lot of the time. But still, it'd be more than she has already. I really like her. She's super cool. And the reason why I wanted her right after Mineta was because this little freak stops doing a lot of his perviness after this woman clockwork oranges him. She straps, like, his eyes open and forces him to watch something. I don't know what it was, but she clearly did that to Mineta. Mineta got way less pervy right after that scene with Mina. So I'm sorry, she's gotta go there. She has to. I think she's awesome. I think of, like, the female cast... She's probably my favorite character. I think of the female cast, she's probably my favorite character. She just doesn't get enough screen time for me to, like, put her up here, which is sad. Shinso? I wish we got to see more of him. Maybe it's just me, like, taking a break from reading My Hero for a little bit, that I didn't remember when he started to come back. I know that you, my friend, are using... No, he's not. He's using Aizo's. Where are you, Shinso? Oh, yeah, you were taking down the... Yeah. You were taking him down. God, that was so long ago now. Oh my... Wow, that was a while ago. Yeah, I really like this guy. I really do. I wish we got to see more of him, same way as Mina, but we got to see more impactful moments from him. Mina has good, eventful moments, oddly enough, with Gigantos. I don't know what it is. I don't know what his name is, actually. I'm just making that up. Mina does have the good moments like that, but she doesn't have enough in like the early half, where she just kind of feels like a background character, and her being a background character for that long does do damage to her, which is so sad. I want to put her high. I'm putting her higher. Screw that. I mean, he's alright. I don't feel one way or another about him. I think I would have liked him more if he could have copied if he could have copied One for All, and then had like a broken arm, and then he just realizes how much Deku goes through, and he still could have like a cocky attitude about him. But I do wish he had that moment. I wish he had that moment of being respectful towards Deku and his ability to overcome and control One for All. Like it could just be the stockpile power. It could just be like a bit of the stockpile power. And that'd be that. But I understand what they were doing. But he does get held back by just being a cocky douchebag. He's just a cocky douchebag, and that's kind of it. I get it. He's got, performance and good idea and all that. But, he's just kind of there. Dobby? Controversial pick here. I didn't really care for a lot of it. I think he had great moments. But I didn't really care about another fire quirk power. I think power-wise, he's cool and all, and he's got great scenes, but I don't really care. And the twist was coming for so long, and it felt like it took too long, especially something being so obvious. I know that's more of an audience issue, where we all figured it out super early, and I think if we figured it out a little later, he'd be here. Yeah, I'll be kind to him. I'll put him in A. I don't really care about Midnight. She's kind of whatever. I don't think she has much of a personality to me. Her personality is just kind of being female Mineta. Let's be honest here. That's what she is. If she looked like Mineta, everyone would feel the same way. If she wasn't as conventionally attractive, people wouldn't like her. Like, you swap her gender, you make her not conventionally attractive, instantly she's down here with Mineta. And instantly she's disliked just as much. Bakugo's mom. She's kind of there. She serves as, like, someone who recognizes Bakugo's flaws and takes responsibility in kind of having them be so prevalent over his years, but yeah, she's not much more than that. I don't know who you are. I don't remember who you are. Therefore, you can go right there, right next to him, right next to Scyther. Oh, this man's got such a cool power to me. I really like the idea of just making your own high ground. I think it's so cool. And the way he can be super acrobatic with his power is really nice. I put him right by there. I put him right over there. I didn't think much of you. I mean, it's cool and all. You can split your body up and, go really Majin Buu on everyone. Like, he's what I imagine if Fat Buu was serious in, like, Dragon Ball Super. Vlad, I don't remember much from him. I feel like he was in, like, a bit of the first half, and then maybe a bit of the second half, but he's probably around there, too. I don't even remember what your power was, buddy. I don't know. You at least got a cool design. I recognize you, which is why you're not down here. I recognize you, which is why you're not down there. You know what? I'm retitling this. I don't know. How am I supposed to know? Toga, mid. I just don't care. Big problem with Toga for me is the fact that I just don't like the trope of, like, the cutesy murder girl. Look, I think it's the same reason why I put him down here. Like, he tries to be cutesy, and I get the joke is that he's kind of not. But I don't like characters who try and force themselves to be cute. I don't like it. Which is why you're also here. Oh. I feel like we all thought this man was going to have a bigger role to play when he was such a prominent part of, what was it, the third intro? I don't know. I think it was the third. Second? I don't know. He was really prominent in one of the intros. And we all thought he was going to have a bigger role to play, but then he just kind of was a background character, and he was just there. You cowardly bastard, go there. I get it. You're supposed to show off that heroes aren't all in this life or death to save the innocent. Some of them just view it as a job. I get it. I still don't care, though. All right, you've disappointed me greatly. You have the tail. You could have been a Goku. You could have been a Kid Goku. You bland bastard. You could have been giving everyone hands, but then you lost your first martial arts match with this guy. His entire power is that he can add a corkscrew on his punches and kicks. All you had to do was uppercut him one time to the head, and then you could just, like, combo him. That's all you would need to do. And you failed. I thought your whole thing was martial arts. I thought you'd be able to see through him. But instead, you just dodged and blocked the entire fight. You could block and smack him with a foot. Or you could use your tail as a stand for yourself in order to use all your limbs at once. All your other limbs at once. Or you could have it as a retreating fighting option. While you're running away, you can smack someone behind you with a tail. You have so much potential there, but you're just wasting it. I don't really remember what you do. I think you've got, like, telekinesis or something. I don't know. You're there. Your design's kind of mid. I can't tell if those abs are actually yours or not. You confuse me greatly. But you're down there. Blade guy? I can't remember what he was. I think he was the guy that fought Ejiro. I'm gonna put you there. I don't remember you, and if you are the guy I think you are, then you're a solid who... Wait. Were you one of the guys who fought... You got the mask. Well, I don't remember you either way, so you stay down there. However, I don't know how to feel about you anymore. You got hands. I mean, come on. You got hands, and I can respect that. You got hands, I respect that. And you were brave enough to walk up to that Nomu and just stick a tracker on him. Granted, you were scared shitless, and you only did it because you wanted to get laid. But I can still respect having the bravery to do that, despite the motivation being kind of lame. You? I don't remember what you... I don't really remember what you do. I think you kind of just make Momo's internship kind of a joke, which I feel bad about. Because Momo gets sidelined so much. And that just makes me feel bad for her. She deserves so much better than that. I'm putting you there. Gorilla. I like that. You have hands and you do a really funny move when two people are about to hit you. It was Sugar Rush and it was Ejiro. Yeah. Kirishima. I don't know why I keep calling him Ejiro. I don't know why I keep doing that. You got a creative power, but you don't have any personality. I like the power. You... I don't want to talk about what comes out of you. I don't like to think about it. I really don't want to. Oh, no. He got done so wrong. He vanishes the second he loses his power, and then he comes back randomly with his power. I get it. It was an Eri thing, but you couldn't at least show a little bit. You could have showed Deku like coming in, checking on Eri, and I really like you, but because of that, I can't put you up there. I love you, buddy, but I can't put you up there. As I was rightfully going up there, he's really cool. He's really fancy. Burnin, I think that was your name. I think her design's really cool. She reminds me a lot of Kefla, and I think Kefla's hair is really cool. Her attitude also reminds me a lot of Kefla. Yeah, I like her. She's cool. I don't remember who you are. I don't know at all. Eri. A tier. She doesn't get enough screen time, but... well, would you look at that? Gas Man. I like how you pull out a gun against the mirror of one of my favorite characters. Oh, spoiler. Ooh. I'll put you right there. You're a nice kaiju. You ain't got too much personality. But you are responsible for a murder. Hey, would you look at that? She's right there. Okay, yeah, we'll put him up there. He's primarily carried by manga chapters that I don't know if I don't think they're animated yet. But yeah, absolutely carried by recentish events. Catman... Jiro? I like Jiro. I feel like she has the same problem with Ochako, but to even worse of an extent. She just doesn't get enough screen time. She really just doesn't. I think she's really cool. I think her sound waves and her like echolocation, I think that's really cool. Plus, she does try and throw down with All For One, and she actually lands a couple hits, which is impressive, but oh so weird. I like it. I don't care who you are. I don't know who you are. You're probably Vigilante stuff since you're not even colored in. Yeah, I'll put the Vigilante guys down there. Hold on. Alright, there's the Vigilante guys, right down there. I'm sorry, I haven't read it. I can't know you, I don't know you. It's sad, but oh so true. Sero, I'm sorry, buddy, but you'll always be a B tier hero. You just don't got the strength to back up your flexibility. You aren't... you're the spooky one, ain't you? I don't know. You're just there. Gran Torino, easy. S tier. Screw it. Up there. You get so shafted, Ida. You and Ochako were viewed as like well, we're first shown off as like the main three friend group, and the show is going to be all about you, Deku, and Ochako, but you kind of just start to fade into the background. I think you're cool, but not enough screen time. I think same vein, way lesser extent. All Might! Fuck yeah, I love All Might. Ooh. Movie villain. He just kind of sets up harder for All for One. He's got great moments, but past that, he can't get higher than B. Or whatever. I just know you exist. You try and capture people at their lowest or whatever. You're twice, right? I'll assume you're twice. So you get to be A tier. Good job, buddy. Froppy? B tier. Sadly, same vein as like Ida and Jiro, where you just don't get enough screen time. You just don't get enough. And the time you do get is typically kind of fan servicey. It's sad. I don't know who you are. I just remembered you wear a hat, so you get to be down there. You, buddy. Where's your other kid? Where is she? Where's the blonde? There's the blonde. Yeah, that's you guys, right? I'm thinking of the right guy, right? You know what? Screw it. Now you're all family. You all get to be family because you have similar hairstyles. You can't laugh at me. That's how we figured out Dobby was. Alright. You, friend. Assuming you're who I think you are, you get to be a solid B tier. Melissa, you get to be up there. Because you do help Deku out. It's kind of off-camera-ish, but you do supply him with that gear for the Vigilante arc of Dark Deku arc. I don't know what to call it. Children don't care about them. They're kind of there. I get it. They're cool. They're neat. Still, they're there. You, friend. Such a fall from grace. You went from mob boss to level 1 crook. Oh, you poor man. Poor bastard. You're whatever. You're just one of the side villains from Two Heroes, aren't you? D tier. Get out of here. You get your power stolen. So I think that makes it more interesting. It shows off just how much of a threat All for One is, and just how he impacts people. So that's cool. Magic Man. You're kind of up there too. Ooh. The theory that Deku had his powers stolen from him from birth, like he was supposed to be some kind of fire user or whatever. Like telekinetic fire. I mean, it sounds kind of awesome of a theory, and it is just a theory, but I think because it's just a theory, I really like it. The fact that his design is so clearly there from episode 1, and then there throughout all the scenes with All for One is awesome. Gunhead, you're kind of there. You teach Ochako some cool things. Not a Shimura. Yeah, it's not enough screen time, but at the same time, you're already like dead. So I can't really fault that. I don't like your gimmick of kind of weirdly interacting with children. Like I don't like you talking about how Momo has supple skin or whatever. You're kind of whatever. You exist. I get it. Liberation Army, all that. You. Really cool power. Not enough screen time. I think overall, He's cool. He's cool. He's got great moments, and his relationship with Jiro evolving over time is nice. Not much more than that. You're another whatever. Oh my god, she's such a good mom. She's such a great mom. I love her. She's like an actual realistic anime mom. Not even just anime mom. Realistic fictional mom. She's great. She's great. Kendo. Yeah, solid. Whatever. I don't remember who you are. Oh, you're the psychic dude that teams up with this man. Coward. Bitch made. You. I like you. You're cool. I don't know who you are. You, sir, down there. Who are you? I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember, and I can't remember. Yeah, I can justify that. I like that. I think he's got an interesting backstory. I think he's got great development. Personality-wise, he's a little too aloof, but I get that that's because he wasn't allowed to really have a social life as a kid. Relatable. We got hit with such a fake out for the traitor. And sadly, because you're not the traitor, you get down there. She's just in the background. Which is so fitting. You're just in the background. Just in the background. I like dude who punch hard. I like dude who punch hard. And he's Venom. He's just like Venom, but like weaker. He just gets mad buff. He's got like similar powers to like the main hero until the main hero brings out like their kit. I love it. I love it. You're a really freaky bastard. Literally eating one of the students. Literally eating him alive to an extent. And that's awesome. Momo, you get shafted, but you deserve to at least be oversee. Cat Lady. I think she's in like the same vein here. Like we get to see more of her, and she seems super kind and all that. I feel like a big carry for a lot of these characters is having a notable personality that is enjoyable as an audience. Fat Gum, guy who punch hard and get punch hard. I'm sorry. Where is he? I need to unite them. Where? I don't. Where? No. Oh my god, I skipped over him so many times. Ochako, I'm sorry. You can't be S tier. I'm sorry. You can't be because the Horikoshi won't let you. For so long, you're so irrelevant to the story, despite you being in like the first season, just like Ida, being shown off so heavily. You're a background character. In fact, I don't even know your power. Who cares? I like you. However, we don't get to see enough of him. It's a sad day. I don't know who you are. You're pretty cool. Tokiyami, easy. I don't know who you are. We're all thinking it. We're all thinking of the guy. But yeah, he gets to be like, there. What are you, dog mutt? I don't know what you are. I think you also punch hard, but I don't remember you punching hard. Therefore, yeah. That guy definitely punches hard. Yeah, she's just kind of Momo without the brains. Which makes her way less cool. But at least she has some semblance of... Nah, she's not even there for much. You're just kind of way less cool. Todoroki. Are you? I don't even remember. Is that a scene from... I can't remember. I can't even remember. I don't even remember what his power is. Therefore, he goes down there. Ooh, I like Ninja Guy. Sadly, we don't get to see enough of him. But I guess we'll technically see a lot of him in like the next chapter. Kind of. We're gonna count it. Spinner. I love him. I love him. He's such a cool guy. Spinner allows for such good stories to be told about like just the background world of My Hero. And just how, these... I forget what they're called. I forget what they're referred to as in-universe. But people who have their like body transformed by their powers mid-birth. We get to see less of him than Bakugo's mom, so I'm sorry. I can't put you up there. Nijire, you're right there. I don't care. Ooh, Phantasm, right? Yeah, he's got a really cool power. Like, Clone is fantastic, and it looks like they're all, actually there. It's not like some illusionary thing. He's just able to clone himself, which is awesome. I don't remember you. Hot take? Probably a hot take. No, I'm kidding. I think she's cool. She doesn't get S tier because we don't get to see too much of her actual personality when she's not on duty. Which means we don't actually get to see her real personality. Because if we only saw people's personality when they were on duty, then we'd have a very different view of All Might. And I think not being able to see her off duty, it kind of dulls her to an extent. You can control the flow of water, can't you? That was your thing, or I don't know. I know you just were partnered up with Ida for internship. So you're there. Kind of hot, honestly. Now let's see. You, buddy, Sugar Rush. He punches good. Yeah, he punches good. He makes sweets. I like him. I just don't remember much from him. I think outside of punch good, he doesn't have a notable personality. He just kind of punch good. He doesn't really talk mid-fight. He just kind of goes, whoa! You're really dope. I'll put you in B. We don't get to see much of you outside the movie, which is why your cohorts kind of don't rise higher up than that. Todoroki's mom? Hard to say because I don't get to see too much of her. We just know she does grow, and that's kind of it. She's soft-spoken, she does get to grow. The Bakugo? I'll put him in B. I think he's a little too obnoxious at times. He feels too tropey. And I get that he's supposed to be the abrasive one, but I feel like, for me, he's just too abrasive for me to like him in some scenes. I'll put him in A, though. I'll be nice. Kamui Woods, you get so shafted. You could have been a Spider-Man-like character. But you don't really get to show up too often. Random Hair Woman, you were also in the movie. The fact that you got Tokiyami to do what he did, it elevates you. I don't know who you are. I don't care who you are. It's like the same vein. I don't know where you're from. I don't remember where you're from. You go down there. Oh, we gotta really zoom out more and more each time. Wow, this is gonna get something else. Oh boy. All right. May or Mai? I think it's May. They kind of put Deku in weird situations that I really don't like. It makes me feel uncomfortable. It feels weird. You're there. I haven't read Vigilantes. I can't put him anywhere higher. I can't put him anywhere else. I would like to hope he's up here, but I can't because I haven't read Vigilantes. I don't recognize you. You're cool. You got a really cool power, but I mean, you're only there for like what, 4 episodes? You helped take down. You helped take down a main villain, and that main villain is Where did I put him? Where's the crook? Oh no. Oh god, where did he go? There you are. Oh my god, buddy, fall from grace. I can't even recognize him anymore. Yeah. I don't remember his name. It's been too long since they've been relevant. Do I have anything to say about him? He's just kind of there. He's just kind of funny, smart mouse. You're a slightly reoccurring character that doesn't have a personality. You're kind of done in the first episode you've shown up in. I don't remember you, so I'm assuming you're from Vigilantes. Ooh. I love someone who just wants death. I love a character that just wants to destroy because they feel like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I'll put you in B. I'm sorry, Coda. I don't really care. Nah. She's just laughing. I like him, but I feel like... I don't know how to feel about him. I don't have much of a justification outside of just going off of pure feelings for this one. I like him. I like him. He doesn't deserve to be liked, but goddamn, he's likable. I thought you were weird. You're just cool. You're just a good-ass sister. You're there. No, you're there. You're there. Oh no, bro. Oh, let's save you for later. You're a solid who cares. The brother. Right there. He shows off that someone needs to improve, and someone needs to understand that some people won't forgive him. Ain't that right, buddy? Sniper lady. I'll put her up there. She's really cool. She's really cool. Doesn't get enough screen time, but she's also really cool. I'll put her up here. I'll put her up there. She's incredibly cool, and she has... I know she has a good moment that I don't think has been animated yet, so I don't want to spoil for anyone. I have not kept up with the anime. I don't know where the anime is. I've just kept up with the manga, so I don't want to try and spoil anything for the manga, but at the same time, you know. Tomura. This little bastard. He's such a geek. He's so dumb. And I kind of love him. Oh no. Deku. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, he does it. No! He ruins the scale. Oh, it's so sad. But he has to go up there. He absolutely has to. And what we're going to do to fix this is we're going to delete that row. And we're just going to zoom in and pretend those guys don't exist. Yep. That's the list. That's absolutely the official list. There's no other way about it. I don't care about them, and I don't know them. Which is why they don't get ranked. This is objectively factual. And in fact, we're going to move you up there just to have an even cleaner list. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Justilatoria.